Good morning, I'm Cubero, and for today we're going to have a community assessment. So I'm going to interview you. So first, let me know your name.
My name is JB Janaldo.
Gender is female.
Yes.
So first is for the setting. So this section asks you about your community's climate, medium of communication, modes of transportation, and available resources. So for the climate, first is the humid subtropical, equatorial, monsoon, or tropical savanna.
Monsoon.
Okay. And next is, what is the mode of communication? Phone, mail, radio, or community vehicle?
Phone.
Okay. So the modes of transportation: jeepney, bus, motorcycle, pedicab, minibus, airplane, bangka, habal-habal, or others.
Motorcycle.
Okay. So next is, so this section asks you to enumerate the members of your family who are currently living in your house. So this section asks about the family members' relationship with the head of the family, sex, age, marital status, literacy, educational attainment, religion, occupation, and place of origin. So first is, what is the member of your family? First member of your family.
Father.
Name?
Serene Ronaldo.
Okay, relationship to head of household.
Father.
He is the head of household. Next is the sex. Male.
Yes.
Age.
50.
Okay. Marital status.
Married.
So the literacy. Number 1 is literate, able to read and write.
Yes.
Educational attainment. Is he preschool, elementary, graduate, high school level?
High school level.
Religion.
Catholic.
Occupational status, it is seasonal, permanent, contractual, self-employment, or others.
Contract.
The next is the place of origin. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or NCR.
Mindanao.
Next is the length of residency in the barangay. So is it less than 6 months, 6 months to 1 year, 1 to 5 years, 6 to 10 years, or more than 10 years?
6 to 10 years.
So let's proceed to the family income. So this section asks you about your average family income, regularity, and its sufficiency in meeting your basic and healthcare needs. So first is, what is the average family monthly income? Is it less than 1,000, or 5,000 to 6,999, or 15,000 and above?
6,000 to 9,990.
Next is the income regularity. Is it applicable daily, weekly, monthly, or irregular?
Monthly.
Okay. So sufficiency of monthly income. It allows us to meet and satisfy our basic needs, and we can have extra money for our savings. The second is, it is just enough to meet and satisfy our basic needs. The third is, it is not enough to meet and satisfy our basic needs.
The second one.
So, let's proceed to the housing condition. So this section asks you about your type of housing, ownership, ventilation, and overcrowding. So first is the types of housing. For the type of housing, the strong, house made of concrete materials, mixed, house made of concrete and wooden materials or lumber. Next is the light, made of lumber and galvanized iron. Makeshift, also known as barong-barong, it is usually made of used wood or lumber and rusty galvanized iron.
Mix of cement and rubber.
Okay, next is ownership. Owned a house, dwelling place, which is a real property of a family. Rented, the family pays a certain amount for the temporary possession of the house, usually at fixed interval by the user to the owner. Next is the rented free. Family does not pay a certain amount to the owner of the dwelling place whose property they are living.
You are the owner of the house and lot.
So for next is the refuse waste disposal. So types of refuse waste disposal is: 1 is DPS, or Department of Public Services, collected. 2 is burning involves open burning in the ground or garbage can. 3 is burying involves depositing garbage in pits covered with soil. The 4th is open dumping, is a method of disposing garbage in natural or low areas and covering it with sand or soil. And the fifth is the waste segregation involves separating the biodegradable rubbish or waste for proper disposal.
Waste segregation.
So let's proceed to the health indices. So this section asks you about your household practices on food storage, family planning, health-seeking behaviors, source of health information, and leading causes of morbidity. So food storage, is it refrigerated or not refrigerated?
Refrigerated.
So next is the health-seeking behavior. So where does your family usually go for your health concerns? Is it in hospital, health center, private clinic, or others?
Hospital.
So next is, how aware are you of the medical services and health programs offered in your health center? First is very aware, moderately aware, or not aware.
Very aware.
Next is source of health information. Is it in hospital, health center, tri-media, print, television, radio, or social media, or others?
Hospital.
Okay. So leading causes of morbidity in the household. Is it acute respiratory infection, acute lower respiratory tract infection and pneumonia, bronchitis, hypertension, acute watery diarrhea, influenza, urinary tract infection, tuberculosis, injuries, acute febrile illness, or others?
Injuries.
Injuries, any other?
Hypertension.
Urinary tract.
Urinary tract.
Okay, ma'am, so that's all. Thank you for cooperating.
Thank you.